Hello, it's me, Wing Liang, the Aragon watch designer. The last time I saw everybody was 2 weeks ago, and we debuted the Aragon Divemaster Central Tourbillon. And yesterday, I did a Facebook Live and gave us a tease to introduce the Aragon Divemaster Titanium. Now, this is another, in my opinion, it's going to be another big hit. Because earlier this year, we had, every year it's our tradition that we have the Wings birthday surprise gift. And that was the greatest gift I've ever done. It's titanium case, titanium bracelet, and it was an incredible price, right? So it was a big hit. Everybody loved the watch. And this collection continues on, okay? So what we have here today is the same collection in titanium. This time it has the Sapphire bezel insert with dual color printing on two models, okay? And then also has integrated silicone strap, okay? What we're about to see, and I hope you like it as much as I do, and I think this is going to be a big hit. And I also want to say this is a must have, okay? So, all right, let's come in and we are going to talk about this watch and all the specs, and I hope you enjoy this video. All right, guys, so as you can see, I lay out all the watches right in front of us. And I want to make sure if you see the watches falling over, it's because it took us a long time to make them stand like this. Okay, so this is the Aragon Divemaster Titanium. So a lot of you might be familiar with this collection because you bought the Wings birthday gift, in January 2023. And this is the continuation of the collection, but this time there are a couple things, or a few things that is different. So number one, we have the silicone strap, right? And the second thing is the movement, which is the SII NH34, the GMT automatic. To me, it is a big deal to have a GMT at this price point, okay? And then the third thing is this one right here, the cream dial or the white dial, depends how your phone or your monitor can see it. In our studio, it looks kind of like a cream, okay? And then the blue. Now, this blue is very, very special. So these two are called dual color printing, okay? So you have the red and the blue, okay? And then over here, you have the blue and the black. So I'm going to begin talking about the blue first because I mentioned early on this blue is very, very special. And when you might not be able to see in the camera, but when you have it in person, the intensity of the blue darkness, it almost looks like a blue sapphire. It's really, really pretty in person. And then on top of that, there's this enamel coating on top. It makes it like the piano black. It's like, I don't know if I can describe it as a piano blue, but the enamel coating makes the blue dial looks almost like a piece of furniture with the coating on top. I don't know how to describe it, but it's just really, really pretty. So the dual color printing on the sapphire bezel insert, okay? So I didn't know this, but according to our factory, they told us when they do this, it's extra cost to do these type of dual color processing. So it is quite interesting that I'm sharing with you. All right, so let me pick up the 45 first and talk about this. All right, so it's a white lume glows blue on the outside, and inside is white lume glows green. Okay, the difference between the blue, the cream, and the teal, all the hands are in silver. The hour, the minute, second hand are in silver. And then when you look at the GMT, okay, is a blue hand with silver triangle. Okay, maybe I should pick up the 50 because it's a lot easier to see this one. You see it right here? Because it blends in with the 5 o'clock hour marker. Just a quick demonstration of how to adjust the GMT hand. And the reason why I like this a lot, okay, not sure if I mentioned this before from the Millipede Evo GMT. Now, let me show you for the time. You see how the GMT is also following. So the way you read it from the outer track, the bezel. So you see it's 1 o'clock, let me point it out, 1 o'clock, and it's 1300 somewhere else, okay? So 1 o'clock, 1300. This could be GMT or your second time zone, okay? So let me show it to you how to adjust it. So this is the normal position where you can manually wind, to put more energy into the mainspring. Or if you do the first click, okay, it's always easy to miss. So counterclockwise is to adjust the date. Clockwise is to adjust the GMT. Now, I don't know if you remember the Ronda 515-24H. It's also a quartz GMT. Remember when you adjust it, it goes smoothly. It doesn't follow the hour hand. You see how every click that I do, it jumps 1 hour. You see 1900 jumps to 20, 21, 22. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like a sweep motion with the Ronda Quartz 515-24. But this mechanical one is every time when you adjust the GMT hand, it jumps 1 hour. Okay? So let's say Miami time is 1 o'clock. Let me try to do something. So let me try to think. Miami is 1 o'clock. There will be 3 hours behind in Los Angeles, right? So it will be 1300. So it will be 1, 2, 3. So it will be 10 in Los Angeles, just for example. All right. So as I pull it all the way out, so Miami is 3 o'clock, and LA, Los Angeles will be 12 o'clock. So that is how it's being done with a second time zone. It's great for travelers. It's great for if you're a flight attendant. One of my friend, his name is Wing Hawking. He and I were talking about this watch earlier on. So I said to him, this watch is perfect for him because he's a Delta. He works for Delta. So, all right. So if let's just say 6 o'clock. Okay, let's just go back to 12. And if you want to use it as a GMT, so the way I do it makes it easy, is 12 o'clock, and then you do the opposite, right? 12, let's say 12 a.m. is 1200, right? There you go. So when it goes together, it's 2400. But make sure you tune it or you adjust it with the calendar. So whenever the calendar adjusts, that means it's 12 a.m. Okay, so I think very good. So let me put this back. So what we have is the NX34. Let me share with you about the specs, and then we're going to talk about the colors later. So with two case sizes is 45 millimeter and 50. All right, this time I'm going to say very correctly and clearly is Sapphire bezel insert, because I made a mistake with the Wings birthday gift. And that's why I got confused with myself, because that black is so similar to the ceramic. All right. Okay, so Sapphire bezel insert, white lume glows blue. The only one with the silver hands is the blue, okay? And the blue GMT hands with the silver triangle. And the total thickness of this watch, 13.5 millimeter. Exhibition case back. This is a titanium case for both 45 and 50. And a lot of people ask, like, why titanium? But I can give you two benefits of having titanium. So number one, the case is super, super light. So it makes it very comfortable when you wear it, right? Super, super light. And then titanium is known to be a very strong and hard metal. It's non-corrosive, swimming, diving, everything you can do with this watch. And also the crown has a knurling, the crown protector right here. You can see how it's rounded. So the crown protector from the top to the bottom of the case. And exhibition case back, okay, you have that Aragon blue rotor. The case back, the buckle, these are all stainless steel. Oh, and the crown, by the way. Crown, case back, and the buckle are stainless steel. The bezel with the big teeth is titanium. Sapphire crystal with AR, which is very, very nice. So what we have done, when you get the 45, the strap, they're all one size, okay? You only get one strap. But when you get the 50 millimeter, have you noticed? Let me move this on the side. You will get two straps, okay? It comes with a shorter strap. So the shorter strap will fit an 8.5-inch wrist, okay? It comes with this, installed. But it comes with an extra long strap, which is up to, I would say, 10 and a quarter, probably. Okay? And you can request for us to install it for you for the long. But what I suggest is, if you're handy, you've worked on watches before, you'll be able to do it easily yourself. If you're not handy or you've never worked with watches before, we'd love to install it for you. So when you check out in the comment, you tell us that you want to have it installed, okay? Just in case, if we forgot to install it for you, don't get mad, okay? Try to take it to a local watch store. The guy will be able to install it for you, okay? So I think that's a quick suggestion for everybody, okay? All right, now going back, we already talked about the blue, so I want to go talk about this. I think this could be the hit. I have a very strong feeling this one is the hit. So you have the Pepsi, the red and the blue. White lume glows blue again. Black hands, red GMT hand, and the black triangle. And this color right here is kind of like a cream or a tinted. When it glows in a tinted blue, which is very, very nice. The inner side, the index and the hands are all white lume glows green. Okay, same thing, very, very good looking. At the end of the video, I'm gonna demonstrate and put it on my wrist so everybody can see it. What else I can tell you? And then this color here, we call it the teal, but it's that robin eggs color. So the bezel is all done in black, a single black solid color. White lume glows blue again. Very beautiful watch. I have a very strong feeling this watch is going to be a big, big hit. Okay, and make sure you order this watch during the intro price, because when it's done, it's going to go a lot more expensive. So you can see the silicone strap is fully integrated from the lug. Okay, so this is the 45. Very comfortable, very lightweight. And this is the 50 millimeter. Even though it's a 50, it's still very wearable. Okay, for me, in the 6.5-inch wrist. It's very, very wearable. Okay, and then 45 again with this color. So right now we're only releasing 3 colors: the blue, the full lume, and the egg robins, or robin eggs. So sorry, it's late in the evening. But if it does well, okay, if it does well, it sells out really fast with this first introduction. I will consider adding more colors, because I know a lot of collectors out there, once they like a watch, they like to have, a lot of varieties of the colors, okay? So don't go away, stay with us until the end, because we're gonna show you the lume for the next 5 to 10 seconds, sorry. I think I cover everything, and the only thing I didn't mention is water resistance 200 meters, and also the crown. You can see is really interesting. Okay, it's knurling crown, but it's not as wide this time. Okay, if you already have the titanium brace execution from the Wings gift, this is a must-have. You have to have this watch to continue the collection. If you already own the Meteorite collection, you have to have this watch, because with a silicone strap, it feels and looks completely different, especially with the bezel. Okay, in the GMT form, this watch looks completely different. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Just 2 weeks ago, we debuted our ARAGON Divemaster Central Tourbillon. It is a great success. I know one of the execution is already sold out, and some other, the best selling is the Meteorite and the Damascus. But okay, I don't want to take it away from this specific collection, and we will talk and see, and I'll see you very soon. Okay, bye.